Hey guys, on this episode, I've got my cousin Wayne in town. And look, man, he is a carnivore. Like literally all he eats is animal products, okay? Any type of meat or anything from an animal. He does not eat vegetables, and he really doesn't eat sugar and things like that. If he does, it's really cut down, okay? So he has been sous videing his steaks, and he's been telling me about this method. He's bringing a sous vide with him because, hey, he travels around with that thing. What is it? Wallet, keys, phone, wallet, keys, sous vide, okay? So Wayne's got that with him. We're gonna sous vide, and then we're gonna sear on the tribal fire grill. Man, y'all hang around. It's gonna be a fun episode.
Sit back and enjoy the view on Smokehouse Bayou. Smokehouse Bayou. Smokehouse Bayou.
We're cooking steaks,
You
man.
never had it so good. Smokehouse Bayou.
All right, we filled a stock pot with hot tap water, and Wayne is setting the sous vide. The setting will be 3 hours at 131. This is the temperature. He says that is the magic number. Now, if you're unfamiliar with sous vide, basically what you're doing is you're taking food that's vacuum sealed in a bag and you're cooking it to a precise temperature in a water bath. What's your experience with sous vide? Put that in the comments. All right, what Wayne's going to do right here is he's going to clip these steaks to the side of the stock pot here. Okay, we didn't vacuum seal these steaks with a vacuum sealer because if you do it like Wayne's doing it here, you place the steak in the water is going to displace the air in the bag, and then he's going to shut the bag, clip it to the side, and the steak is then essentially vacuum sealed. And no, those are not my hair clips that he's using. All right, the steaks are in the bath. Wayne is essentially using this spoon as a weight to keep these steaks in place. And when the water's brought to the desired temp, the timer begins. Wayne told me that he doesn't usually sous vide a ribeye for 3 hours. However, this steak that he had gotten up in South Carolina really wasn't up to the quality he wanted, so he wanted to make sure it was nice and tender. Obviously, sous videing is a very stressful way to cook steaks. Hey Wayne, you know what we doing?
No.
We cooking steaks, baby. We cooking steaks.
Yeah.
I think we got about 2 more hours. Going back to sleep. Okay, it's true. I woke up from my nap fairly energetic. My goodness, look at this. We got this charcoal going. We finna get it in the tribal fire. It's getting in there, Jerry. And then we gonna sear these steaks. Woo, we gonna eat good tonight. Well, I'm getting the tribal fire grill fired up. Wayne is handling the removal of the steaks from the bags, and he's going to pat them down, kind of dry them off, and these babies will be ready to sear. All right, he's got them out of the bag, and now he's just going to dry them off. And then he's going to actually dust one of the steaks with our steak dust. The other two will just have salt, pepper, garlic on them. And we're just going to do a little taste test. All right, we're getting them seasoned like we want, and now it's time to bring these beauties out there and get them on the grill. Hey Marcio, can I offer my viewers your discount code on a Tribal Fire grill?
Yes, sir. Start the timer.
All right, initially our plan was to do a minute on each side, but we had to make some adjustments. Now at the turn here would have been a great time to use a weighted press. However, I didn't have one here at the house, so we didn't do that. But they turned out fine. Now for a minute on this side. All right, this is where we opted to do another minute on both sides on these thick steaks.
Oh, my goodness! Look at that.
Man, I have to say they were looking and smelling good.
Ready?
All right, this last steak's cut a little thinner. We're gonna put it on, and at Wayne's request, we're not gonna put any butter on it. It's got the SPG, and we're just gonna cook it that way.
All right, we're gonna do this last steak at 2 minutes per side. I'm gonna leave it on here for 2 minutes.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, that's a nice sear on that. All right, on this steak, we're not putting any butter on it. And we're gonna kind of taste the difference between butter and no butter. Now, Wayne, you know what we're doing right here?
Cooking steak.
We're cooking steaks, baby.
We've been cooking steaks for 3.5 hours. Now I'm ready to eat some.
Right there.
That smells amazing. Look at that. I know y'all jealous.
All right, we've been waiting for this. We're getting them on the cutting board, and it is time to try these beauties out. Now, just to recap, we sous vide them for 3 hours, and we seared them on the Tribal Fire. Let's see what Wayne thinks about this. Wayne, you want to try this? Is that it? Is that money?
That is it.
Now I got to get another fork because he took the fork. That's the non-butter. You can see that little color right there. Can you see that?
See, it's juicy.
All right, that's no butter. Where's Wayne? That's no butter,
Yeah.
and I can tell a difference, even though, I mean, because I've eaten so many steaks, it's got butter on it. Let's try this one right here. We're just gonna slice that spinalis right there. And I'm gonna tell you what, you can see the rare. That's a thicker steak. It's more rare. I'm gonna let Wayne try this right here. My hands are clean. And I can hear the juiciness in that.
That's good.
That's good.
I think that's the one with the dust.
Yeah.
Well, that's the one with the steak dust. I gotta try it. Mmm. All right, I'm gonna be partial to dust. I know that. Just make it the way I like it. Man, that's
You have another one wanting to taste test it.
all right. And we got Miss Harley off camera here. Okay, so now we're gonna try the one. I think that was perfect cooked right there, don't you? I mean, that's medium rare, I think.
Yeah.
Harley's shaking her head. Yes, it's perfect.
All right, so this is the one no dust,
So what's it got? Just salt and pepper?
salt, pepper, garlic. That's for Mr. Wayne. All right.
You're missing a hand over here.
I love it, but I'm gonna give the nod to the dust. I have to, because it's got a little more savory to it. But what you think, Wayne?
They're all good.
Oh my gosh, we're not gonna go hungry tonight. All right, camera lady, daughter of camera lady.
Wow.
All right, look. What we did, okay, just to recap, we sous vide these at 131 for 3 hours. And we had two steaks that were about the same thickness. One that was a little thinner. These are ribeyes. All right, so what we did was, after 3 hours, obviously we took it out to the travel fire grill, seared them. I think if we were to do it over again, we'd probably sear them on one side for 2 minutes, right? This steak is phenomenal, there's no doubt. We seared it for a little bit longer. Gosh, I'm a fan of sous vide, man.
It's hard to mess it up.
I'm a big fan of sous vide. So anyway, we're gonna eat good tonight. Look, thank y'all for watching this video. We had a great time doing this, and it wasn't a lot of hard work, was it? It was like 3 hours of just
Cooking.
messing
Yeah,
around.
cooking in a chair.
And then a few minutes of searing them on the travel fire. So, all right, look, hey, y'all check us out at Smokehouse Bayou. We love our customers, and if you find yourself in Southwest Alabama, I want to see you at 35 East Main Street, Gilbertown, Alabama. Y'all come get some good barbecue from us. We'll talk to you later.
That's ridiculous.